Get it going.
Hey, welcome to Full 42.
Hey.
Today we got Corey Thompson with us. Lots to dive into, lots of interesting stuff, and top 5 trick-taking games. That's fun. Hi to everybody that's already here. Look at that. Already here for the corn shirt. Nice.
Yeah, it's branding. Gotta keep branding.
Corey sent me a message before we went live. He said it was a good placement of the corn on the thumbnail, and I said that was all Chris.
Well,
that was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, I've seen you several times with it now. I saw you at RageCon. I saw you wearing it. And Daryl was wearing it too at the same time. I thought that was funny.
He was very excited. I bought him one of the big Hawaiian shirts. I tell you, awesome. If I'm at a convention, no one has any trouble finding me.
It's very true. That is very true.
Well, this is awesome. You and I know a lot of same people, but we haven't really spent a lot of time together. So I think this is going to be fun.
Yeah, this will be awesome, man.
Everybody I talk to is like, Corey's awesome and stuff like that. So you've already got everybody knows.
I'm off.
Yeah.
It's
that's how you get people to like you.
That's it. You got to have a good PR department.
So yeah, we're going to talk about trick-taking games and all that stuff. Going to do announcements, Luca painting. But yeah, how's everybody doing?
Great.
Yeah, doing good. I'm excited. I've actually been home for a little bit. There was a lot of traveling going on. Convention season kind of died down. So I'm actually playing games at home, which is exciting and fun.
What is, I didn't ask whenever we were talking right before, but what is the artwork behind you?
That's actually a painting done by my tattoo artist. That's kind of memories of Japan, and it's enormous. So it's kind of far away. So it's.
Oh, I didn't realize until you turned and I saw the shelving how far away it is.
It's just a big, huge painting. So I like it. It's a cool one.
Nice.
Very cool.
Better than the stuff Mike has behind him. Have you added more of those games?
I still haven't found my 4th copy, but all 3 are you can't really see them. There's the 2, and then there's the one. It's Chris's first game that he can't stand.
He's making fun of it.
I'm just on a quest to get it. I'm not making fun of it. I genuinely love the game.
He knows I hate the game. I don't hate the game, but he knows I'm a little ashamed of the game.
Correct.
Because you should never judge a designer off their first game. So he's buying them all up.
If you haven't heard it, I was on a Dice Tower News podcast called Dice Tower Now. I was the host of it for a while, and we did a bit called a board game designer disaster, and it was anonymous talking to this famous designer who you don't know who it is, and about their first game and everything that went wrong.
That's fun. I mean, some designers, their first game out the gate is like a big win and stuff, but I don't know if that's true for everybody. I think that's unusual.
Yeah, most people it's not. Like Freedom and Freeze had Landlord was pretty bad. I think Davia's first was like Cars 3 Trouble Edition or something.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, I mean, because
Eric Lang's first was horrible.
Which was his first?
Magix.
Oh, yeah, never played that.
Yeah.
Because you can self-publish. Which one?
I think it was self-published, but I don't really remember. Yeah.
That was my problem. Self-publishing. That's how you get the bad ones out.
It's true.
Yeah. Everyone's got their horror stories, right? My first one was fantastic, but I mean the company that it was with kind of dropped the ball hard. But you all have your stories, right? Everyone's got their story of the first time or whatever.
Oh, Yeah, it's something I got an opportunity to do once. This absolute horror story, and it was ridiculous the things that went wrong. And I've just never gotten the opportunity again. So,
well, cool. Why don't we jump into announcements before we start talking about Trip Taker and all that stuff? Corey, you gave me a great list of links that they're all going to be in the description here, but and we can also post them at the end of the
sure,
show as well, so people can link to them. But I imagine you have a nice grouping of announcements you'd like to give.
I mean, there's always stuff going on. The problem is I'm just involved with so many different companies at this point. So Play to Z Games, we just had Animal Rescue Team out along with Twisted Trumpets, really fun games. If you have trouble learning how to play them, Dized is a wonderful interactive tutorial for board games. You could just go on dized.com and it'll teach you how to play going step by step and then kind of let go of the reins and let you run it a little bit. Fantastic company there. Rose Gauntlet just finished up a crowdfunder on Gone to Gaia, but late privileges are still available on GameFound. There's a lot of things that I do very little for.
That's not true. I mean, the most recent one you didn't even mention. What's your most recent?
Oh, yeah. I think you're alluding to the little convention that I bought part of. It's so I'm one of the owners of Gen Con. I don't think that really needs a lot of push or publicity. I think everybody knows what that is.
Gen something? What was it? Gen what?
Gen something.
Yeah. Gen Space Con.
The fun trivia is I am exactly 2 days older than Gen Con.
Oh,
so
wow.
Yep. Gen Con and myself both started in 1968.
That's amazing.
That's crazy.
Yeah, that's pretty crazy.
I love Gen Con. I hope I get to go this year. Every year I'm kind of like, I don't know if I get to go or not because I'm always
if someone knew which conventions everyone was going to.
Yeah. Well, maybe you should put that as part of your announcements. You've already talked about that a little bit. Yeah.
No,
I'm going to a new one this year. I'm heading in March to Lyricon in Portugal.
Oh wow!
So it's a really interesting. No, it's a city. Lyra. I apologize. I don't know. My Portuguese pronunciation is absolutely the worst. But it's a little town on the beach. It's one hotel. Everybody stays in the same hotel. The hotel feeds us, and we play games on the beach.
Nice. So, wow. Nice.
It sounds amazing.
Yeah, that sounds fun. Anything else that you'd like to announce?
No, I think I'm good. I mean, I know I listed a whole bunch of things that I'm involved with. I've got the Board Games Insider podcast, but I mean, it's tacky to advertise a podcast within a podcast.
No, absolutely not. Do it.
We have a lot of content providers on here. Totally do it. Yeah.
No, I do. It's inside news for the board game industry. So it's myself and Stephen Bonacore and Ignacy Chebicek. And we talk about, the news going on the inside, the business side, what it's like to publish, the negotiations back and forth, all that fun stuff.
Nice.
Those are the biggies.
When did you start? When did you join that podcast?
Oh, man. It's got to be a little over 2 years now.
Okay.
I don't remember exactly when, because the podcast has been around a long time. It's over 10 years old.
10?
I'm still referred to as the new kid or the temp. So the intern, they send me out for coffee.
The temp.
No, the listeners have been great. Everybody's been super nice, and it's very natural for me because I've always been kind of muddling around the inner circles and the inside workings of the board game industry, always right on that edge. So it's fun to talk about, and it's very little work for me, so it's really easy to do.
Like this.
This is nice. This is chill.
It's a fun industry. Once you get talking about the stuff, depending on how deep you are, how deep you're not, it's always fun to talk about and talk to with people that also enjoy talking about it, right? Like you get Ignacy and Steven, I'm sure that it's hard to come to a stop at some point because you just want to continue talking.
It's funny. It's just like we had a little bit of it when we started here. Is when we first get online, we'll just start making awful fun of everybody, and Ignacy every time stops. Is like, we should have turned on the camera sooner.
Yeah.
Every time.
Yep.
You got to save all the good stuff.
Oh, that's it. That's it. This is the part where we get naked, right? This is.
That's later. That's the after dark.
That's the after dark.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
That's 43.
Oh, okay.
42 plus 1.
That's part of the OnlyFans. Yeah.
Oh man.
My announcement.
I do not want to see an
That's my new announcement.
Yeah. Mark it down. Today's the day, December 8th. Chris is starting an OnlyFans.
Sorry, everyone.
That's it. OnlyFans board game edition. That'll do well.
Okay. Before that gets worse, Mike, you have any announcements?
I do. I have a couple. The Tales of Myth and Legend, which is off camera, you can't see it. From Van Ryder, the Game Found, the pre-orders are going. So go to Game Found, look that up, and back it if you can. It'd be great. We're getting together. So Keith ended up getting sick on Friday. We were gonna do like an unboxing video and everything, but we're getting together this week to crack it open and look at all the boards and the books and the card decks and everything. So I'll have stuff by the end of this week with the fellas to share. To tie into that, we're gonna have Julie from Van Ryder Games on the show next week. Unsure of the topic, but she'll be on. We'll talk about Tales. We'll talk about her love of Greek mythology, which I think we talked about last time she was on as well. So I'm looking forward to that on Monday. This Thursday, I'm recording a show with the Rundown. We're doing our top 20. We're doing 20 to 11. I am going to rank it. I know Chris is going to lose his mind here. I am going to rank it. But we're doing our top 20 games, new games in 2025. Not necessarily new published, but new to us. Not something that's coming out later, something that's actually out, but new to us for this year. And we're gonna rock through our top 20 each. And this Thursday we're gonna do our 20 to 11. So I'll have the link once that's available for both of those soon. And in the show notes, I don't think I shared it last time. It's a little dated because it's a PAX preview, but we did a recording with the Rundown folks and myself on the PAX preview for this year. And the link for that is also in the comments. We had a good time. We were talking about our 5 most anticipated. It was kind of an easier thing for me because we had done our PAX preview. But there's stuff that's just great. And I think it's worth looking into because we have a good time when we're talking anyway, right? Same thing we were talking about. Once we get going and we're talking about games, we get off the rails. So that's what I got.
Cool.
I just want people to know I never got show notes. This is all off the cuff.
No, the only notes are we're doing the top 5 trick taker, but if you go down there, all the links you sent me and that link and everything are all in the thing that people could click and go to. So there's no actual show notes.
Yeah, we have a very loose structure that we kind of follow just because we don't like to work. No.
I totally get it. I ran my news podcast back in the day was like scripted to the word, and that was a ton of work. But Board Game Insider, there's no work at all.
The real reason why we're live is because we decided early on we didn't want to edit anything. But the reason why we continue to be live is because of all the people that join on comments, and we like talking to them.
And I love it.
Adding them to it. So,
yeah, it is different to do a recorded show. You still get the back and forth, and you still get the ribbing and whatever, but the chat is missing. Like the recorded shows that I've done, and this Thursday won't be any different, but you do miss that element of the thing, right? It's I enjoy it.
Yeah.
It's super fun.
Yeah. Besides, it's keeping you on your toes. You don't know when I'm going to throw the lightning round at you.
You're going to be sorely disappointed.
No, it's going to be great. It's going to be great.
It's slow. This is old and slow.
So it's a semi lightning round. What's is there slow lightning? There really isn't slow lightning. It's like a dimmer round.
A dimmer round. That's pretty good.
It's an easy lightning round.
Easy lightning.
You got a Luca painting for us?
I do. I have one.
And you have an explanation as to why you're showing it?
The what?
You have an explanation as to why you're showing it for the new people?
Oh yeah, and yeah, Corey might not know, but my now 4-year-old and his brother, who will be 3 in February, do watercolor paintings on what is now 4x4 canvas. And every Monday I select 1 or 2, depending, to show off and kind of do a Rorschach on like, what do you see when you see the image?
I love it.
This one, I need to cover this up because I know what this one is. This one was done in November of last year. And here is today's.
Wow. Back to the one color again.
Okay.
Okay, so we let comments, they're a little bit behind, about 10 seconds or so. So we let them write out what they see. We look at it, remember what we see first, and then we'll let them comment a little bit, and then we'll add in. Did Luca tell you what that is?
Yes.
There's a real answer? Okay.
There is his answer, yes.
Very emotional. I agree. I don't know what you did to him that day. Why was he upset?
I don't know.
Say upset. I don't think
smooth curving lines. That's not upset.
Yeah, I agree.
That's pensive and thoughtful.
Oh,
upset
okay.
has sharp edges and jagged lines.
That's a good point.
Green's not a color to pick.
Squidward. Oh, that's a good one. I could see that. See, The Last Airbender. Oh, I like that. A fan of that.
That's nice.
That's a python snake wrapped upon itself. Nice.
Yep.
Yeah.
Or
I also saw the snake as well. Yeah. A sad person is crying while bundled up in a coat looking up to the sky. Okay. Wow. Okay. Might want to dive into that deeper. A drooling green eagle head. Drooling. Oh, because the little bit's going down there. That's cool.
Yeah, I see that.
Shamrock. Could see that. What do you see, Corey?
I don't know. You guys are going out into these like emotional stories. I see broccoli.
That could be an emotional story if you don't like broccoli.
That's true. That's true.
What did you see before you knew the answer, Mike?
Squidward.
You saw Squidward as well?
Yeah, can't unsee it.
Yeah. Yeah, when it was said in the comments, I see it now and I can't unsee it, but I didn't see it at first. At first, I saw the snake.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and he doesn't watch or hasn't watched SpongeBob, so that I don't know where Squidward would have come from.
Wow.
Also, he loves broccoli. I'm not saying that, like, he does love broccoli.
Yeah.
Emotional broccoli.
Emotional broccoli.
I actually, on my flight home from QSCon, I sat next to Tom Kenny, who's the SpongeBob guy.
Yeah, no kidding. That's amazing.
Yeah, he's from Syracuse.
How funny.
Hey, Peter.
How you doing, Peter?
4 underwater cities.
Ooh.
I could see an underwater city like one big one. Where's the 4?
I mean, I see at least 3.
Yeah, I could see like a little one there. Unless one's like in the middle. It's pretty cool. I like the idea. All right. So what does Luca say? Did anybody get it right?
Wait, what did you say?
I said it was a coiled up. I agree with the coiled up snake.
Oh, okay. I didn't hear that. Yeah. Yeah, no, you're all wrong. No one got it, actually.
Ugh.
I know. I guess the snake would probably be the closest.
Is it a worm?
No, it's just a green dinosaur, guys. It's just a green dinosaur.
A green dinosaur.
A snake is basically a dinosaur without legs.
I like that it's every dinosaur.
Yep. Every green dinosaur.
Yes, of course.
Yeah. Yeah. That's all.
An emotional support broccoli snake. Yes.
There you go.
Ooh, and you didn't say dinosaur. You said snake, Eric.
Lizards are prehistory, right?
Yeah.
Prehistoric.
They're not that old.
Birds are dinosaurs.
Sure. Birds aren't real, though. So.
Oh, that's true. That's true.
Right.
Did you
I
see
think that's
the
just a specific
did you
one?
see
Like
the TED
pigeons are.
Talk by that guy?
No, I want to.
It's an amazing TED Talk. It basically was an experiment in conspiracy society and conspiracy theory.
Yeah.
It was really well done.
Yeah, I want to watch that one. I do. I've never seen a baby pigeon, so I mean, I'm interested. I want to know more.
I have idiot pigeons on my house, so on a regular basis, things fall out of nests right in front of my screen door. Usually eggs, but I've seen baby pigeons.
Oh,
Yeah,
all right.
they exist.
The
Just
magic
prove it.
goes away.
I know. I'm sorry. I burst the
Magic.
bubble.
The magic is gone.
That's my
Conspiracy
job.
theories are not
Get rid of the
magic.
magic.
All right, let's jump into the lightning round.
Yeah, let's do it.
I always love doing this.
Uh-oh.
All right, so
Don't worry, you're fine.
lightning round. Here we go. So the way this works is we have questions for you that are either this or this. It's going to be down the yellow path or down the red path.
Okay.
And when you go down one of these paths, you'll get another question.
I
And
bonus
so
if I go
on.
down all yellow.
We almost had that last time. Someone,
You did.
I think they only deviated once. Yeah.
Mhm.
So what happens eventually, though, as you answer a question,
Whoa.
there's only 10 because there's only 10 levels, but we don't know where you're going to end up. At the end here, you're going to end up being told which fictional character you are most like.
Okay.
All scientifically proven, of course.
Of course.
You can't argue.
Makes perfect sense.
Disclaimers, blah, blah, blah. Whatever those may be. All right, so first question. Read the book before movie or watch movie before the book?
Book before movie.
Okay. You don't think that ruins the movie?
No. I like to see how they visualize the book. And
Okay.
the book is so much more complete. I like to see which pieces they pick and choose.
That's true. Next question. 2 30-minute games or one 1-hour game?
2 30-minute games.
Still going down
And
the
I waver all over the place. Right now, I'm in a zone where I like playing short, elegant, cool games. But I'll get tired of that after a little bit, and then I'll start doing really long games.
So the next time you're on, it'll be one 1-hour game.
Nice.
Yeah, it'll be an 8-hour game.
It'd be fun to run someone through this again, like 6 months later or something, and see if you get the same result.
Yeah.
Oh, sure. I'm definitely a creature of the moment.
Cooperative or competitive?
I like both, but I think there's a slight edge to competitive.
Ooh, went off the yellow trail so fast.
I know.
There we go.
But see, this is how you know I'm not lying. Like, I want to go all yellow. My OCD wants me to follow that path. But
Like it.
Mm-mm.
Boba tea or slushy?
you can have both. I have a Slurpee machine. I know you can have both.
Mhm.
Boba tea.
Back to yellow.
Mhm.
I wonder if the yellow, you seemed like 50-50. I wonder if the yellow is what's pushing you over on the edge there.
I like the flavors of teas much better than the flavors of Slurpees or slushies or ice puppies or any of that.
Rolling Stones or Beatles?
Beatles, 1000%.
Ooh, I like how fast that was, and I like the answer. Not that everyone can't be, people can have their taste, but
Yeah, it's talent versus hype.
Batman or Wolverine?
Wolverine.
Ooh, that was
I
fast.
do not like Batman.
Ooh.
Oh.
Ooh,
Batman's
fighting birds.
superpower is he buys toys.
Yeah, he's not a superhero.
I got at Comic-Con, I spent the
He's a
day with
hero.
the guy who owns the rights to Batman in all entirety. It was a very interesting day.
Yeah,
Wolverine going down the red again.
Yep. Just to make it twist and turn.
Worker placement or rolling dice?
Rolling dice. They're both good. Dice placement's one of my favorites, so that's really cheating, isn't it?
You're almost 50-50 yellow and red at this point.
I'm a complex person.
Your dreams become a streaming show, or your life becomes a reality show.
Wow. I really despise reality shows. So I got to go yellow. Dreams become a streaming show.
I probably watched that show, though. You could at least be a
I
great...
had some strange dreams.
Nice. Back into the yellow. Secret lair or high-tech lab?
Wow. There's not a lot of difference between those.
I guess you can flip them, yeah.
I have actually had both. I'm going to go secret lair.
Nice. Take a punch to the nose or someone sneezes in your mouth.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Which of these things is not like the other? There's been very normal questions up to this point. This
you
says
took
more
kind of
about
the normal
you than about me.
You took kind of the normal path. There's some other ones that you missed.
Okay. Probably sneeze in the mouth. I don't disgust easily at all, and I think getting punched would really be not as fun.
All right, going red again. Uh-oh. All right.
Oh, this is the end.
This is it.
That was lightning. That went quick.
I think you matched up with our last one, didn't we?
Edward, yeah.
Harry Potter.
Oh, man.
Don't like that answer, huh?
It's fine.
Character. That's all that matters. It's character.
Hmm.
And this is your path. Yeah, you stuck to the left pretty hard.
Yeah.
Yeah. Interesting. There is a lot of yellow in there.
There is. It was very similar to, we had the owner of the Queen and Rook Cafe on from Philly last week. Yeah. Edward, awesome guy. Go check that video out. He's super fun to talk to. And he stayed left for the most part. He had one deviation on the red, but he basically hugged the left, and he also came out Harry Potter.
Interesting.
You're a wizard, Corey.
I know.
Nice.
That's funny.
Well, thanks for taking the lightning round.
Oh, that's fun. So
now everybody knows every one of your deep dark secrets.
It's true. Everybody's gonna be sneezing in my mouth now.
Oh my God, that's disgusting.
It's preferable to everybody punching me in the nose, though.
Yeah, at least you won't have that. But if someone sneezes in your mouth, you'll know what show to blame. So
that's true. It's just thanking you ahead of time for this.
I'm glad we could at least give you something to look forward to.
That's it. Corey is not going to any more conventions.
I have to imagine your immunity system must be really good for all the cons you go to. Almost like
I don't usually catch things. There's definitely been situations where I've been at a convention and everybody else gets something and I don't. It's been strange.
That was PAX for me. Our whole team came back, Cardboard Alchemy, and everybody was sick except for me.
Yeah, I didn't get. I got sick because of the kids. I didn't get sick because of the con.
No, a lot of my friends got sick at PAX, and I got nothing.
Yeah, punched me in the nose.
I remember ages ago, I went on a cruise, and everybody I was hanging out with got COVID, and I just never caught it.
Huh. Nice. You're a robot.
I mean, that's always possible, too. Mm-hmm. Constructed in a lab somewhere.
Yeah, in your secret lair.
In the secret lair. Yep, absolutely.
The secret lab.
Well, see, I was a graduate student at Yale in neuroscience and cell biology, so I had a high-tech lab. I had all sorts of cool toys. That's played that game.
That's pretty cool.
It was a lab. It would never fly today. This was a long time ago. In my fridge, I studied nerve cells, and I put really, really nasty toxins on these nerve cells. So my fridge had the most evil substances in the world. I had ricin in my fridge.
Oh my god!
Yeah, it's true.
Well, we're on wolves now.
I collected Black Widow venom. I did crazy stuff.
Jeez, all for science.
All for science.
All for science.
And you don't have any of this anymore, right?
Not as.
I don't like how long it took to answer that question.
There's
It's like going through the list.
I have no ricin.
Bunch of weird stuff, but not
For
the
NSA
spider.
listening, I have no ricin.
Yes.
Yeah.
You want that on record.
No, this was Yale. You could get away with murder.
Wow.
I mean, not literally or anything. That sounds. Really bad.
You have the stuff to do it.
I would like to not be the podcast that gets Corey in trouble.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
I don't want to be that.
It's
we do need
my
views.
own mouth that gets me in trouble.
Oh my god.
Interesting smoothies. It'd be boba tea.
The boba
Yeah,
tea.
he did say he had a
I
slushy maker.
do love boba tea.
Boba's good.
Oh yeah, I have one of these little mini Slurpee machines, and it's whenever I have groups over the house, we'll make something in there. It's really great.
That sounds fun.
Do you like your boba with the bubbles or with the fruit, like those strips?
Little jelly squares and
yeah,
things.
the jellies. Yeah,
Both are good. I like the interesting textures. The coffee jelly is pretty good. That keeps a nice flavor. The boba is a more interesting texture, but it tends to not have a flavor to it.
Yeah.
First time I ever went to drink a boba, the little thing went up and hit me in the back of the throat, and I coughed. It went out my nose.
Yeah, 'cause it's a massive straw.
Yeah.
So if you're not ready for it, it chokes you.
I had no clue. I just went like. I was like, okay, I don't like boba.
Oh man, no, I love it. It's do you guys know Bernie Lynn? He's the owner of Dead Alive Games. He's
No.
Every time I talk to him, I swear I think he goes to a boba tea place like every day, and he goes to other countries. And what I see him post about and what he talks to me about is all the boba places he went to.
Wow,
it's like Daryl with barbecue.
Or tiki, yeah.
Yeah, or tiki, yeah.
Like me with coffee.
Yeah, I love coffee.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Well, should we dive into top 5 trick-taking games with some caveats that need to be discussed beforehand and all that stuff, right?
Yeah, a little bit.
I am flighty like a squirrel. So my top 5 trick-taking games are going to be things that are relatively new and pretty weird. I really need to be grabbed by something bizarre with trick-taking games. So I'm putting that as a caveat that these are weird games.
Are you a cult of the new? Like it grabs you right away?
Total cult of the new. My favorite games vary as what I just saw and how shiny it is.
Yeah. Yeah, I can relate to that. I get more games than I can learn, and
I'm doing pretty good.
I have a bad backlog, but I had a top of the shelf that I was putting them on, and at first they were all face forward, and then I had to start doing that kind of thing so they could all fit, and now I've got a closet with the ones that don't fit up there. It's becoming a problem.
You need a specialized house for board games. I recommend it. It's
yeah, it's more like the time to learn the games. I don't have a game group here where someone else learns them and teaches to me. So I'm always the one that has to learn the new games and teach it. I'm that person. So, and it just takes a lot of time to do that for some of these games. I always get the big ones too. So
I've been really lucky that I have enough groups over the house, and whenever I have a big group over the house, there's a big whiteboard, and I generally will write things Corey wants to be taught, and people get excited and teach me games.
That's an awesome way to do it.
Yeah, that's pretty good.
Wow. I did do that for a while whenever Peter and Brad and I would go to BGG-Con. We'd make a list of some games I could teach them. Maybe they could teach me one. You always try to mix them up with friends and stuff. So we haven't done that in a while, though.
We tried that at Gathering, and that list went out day one. You and I specifically talked about, like, this is what I'm bringing. This is what you want to learn. Great, I'm going to bring it. And then it was like day one was like out the window. That list was just shite.
Yeah. There's too much going on. You can't make plans like
that. Yeah.
Well, my family's pretty good about it too. My son is 28 and very, very good at games. So he'll play anything I put in front of him. So it's really nice. Like,
that's awesome.
We did the new Stefan Feld game tonight.
Oh, nice.
It's Druids of Edora. Yeah.
Good.
Okay.
Very, very good. It's up there with Castles of Burgundy.
Oh, wow. That's praise.
Yeah.
That's good to know. I'm kind of in the same boat as Corey. I'm a similar boat. Same storm, different boat, same storm. I'm not too much of a trick-taking fan, but I've realized recently that I do like them if there is something unique about them. I do not like straight trick takers. There's got to be something clever or something unique about the game. Like my most basic one I'll talk about because it was the one that kind of turned me on to trick takers. But it's got to be something fun, something interesting, something unique about it that hooks me basically.
Oh yeah. I love the framework, and I'm always excited to try another game in that framework.
Right.
So.
Yeah, and then as far as I go, I'm not going to participate in the list for the first time. Well, I'm going to participate in the conversation.
A different type of participation, yeah.
But I don't have top 5 because here's what happened. Mike said, "Hey, how about trick taking?" Because he was talking to you about some different ones, and I was like, "Sure." And then I went and looked at BGG, and I ranked trick taking, and I was like, "I'll just go down here, write down a whole bunch of them that I like," and then
they're very easy about classifying almost anything as a trick taker.
yeah, that's true. After 500 games, I found one. So.
And A for effort.
It might even be on somebody's list, so I'm not going to say what it is until it pops up. But I never really realized that I don't go for them. If people put them in front of me, I'll play them. And I have played a few of them, but I was like, I wouldn't put that on the list. Normally, whenever I put something on a list, sure. I think that if someone goes, here's a bunch of games, and I see it, I'll pull it off. Right. So if that doesn't happen, then it doesn't go on the list. So yeah, very strange. I played a few of them, not a lot of them apparently, and they just don't speak to me for some reason. But I keep hoping to find the one, like in any genre. I always want to be proven wrong.
Give me an afternoon. I'll find something cool.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm going to do. You two are going to do your list, and then I'm going to write down which one I think I'm going to, based off how you sell it to me, which one I think is going to be the one I'm going to check out. I'll put it along the list of all the other games. I'll put it in the closet to be learned.
We'll have a trick-taking day in April.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be great.
Well, I can... Taylor Reiner does that already with Shrek, right?
No, true.
Nice. All right, so we'll start with our number 5. Oh, question.
Yes.
You said that you how do you rank them? Is number 1 the one that's going to be your favorite?
Mine are not ranked by favorite or least favorite. They're ranked more by dramatic effect.
Oh, wow.
These are trick takers that I think are cool and interesting and or very new and interesting. So
okay. Cool.
I'm looking forward to it.
All right. So we'll start with our number 5 then. All right. So which one of you wants to go first?
Why don't you go ahead?
Me? Okay. Well, I'll talk about the one that got me into it. It's from 2014. It's ranked 1388 on BGG currently. It's by Mike Fitzgerald, and it's called Diamonds.
Yeah. An absolute classic.
Yeah, and it's more pure trick taker than I would care to play. but there's something about the way the diamonds work that are in front of your vault, that are in your vault, a little bit of the bluffing that's happening with what you have and what you want to do out there. I'm this is like, I don't want to play Trick Takers, and then I played this and I loved it. I really enjoyed it, and it got me on the, all right, well, this isn't bad. I never played the classics. I know Matt was talking about Euchre. And Hearts and all those. I never played those growing up. I wasn't into Trick Takers. So this was the first time I played this. I think at the first convention that I went to when it was still Dice Tower Con in Orlando. And I played it with Mike because Mike was there. And I loved it. I loved the way the game played. I'm not very good. These are games that I like. These are not necessarily games I'm good at. There's a strategy to when you play low cards, when you play high cards, paying attention to what people are playing. There's something there that I'm not necessarily great at until I play it a lot. But I love diamonds. I would play it. I'd bring it out and I would play it anytime.
It's really difficult to design an abstract game that feels classic, and Diamonds really nailed it. It's a fantastic game.
Yeah, it's 11 years ago. It definitely felt like a game like Tichu. It feels like a game that's been out forever, or it reiterated from like way back in the 1900s. And it's not. It was just 2015.
Yeah, Tichu's not that old either.
Yeah, it's not. It's not. I was surprised to learn that Tichu was more recent than it was.
So I had this game. I've played it many times when it came out, but I haven't touched it in years, so it wouldn't have made the list really. But I remember really liking it for like a long time. It was one of those like bursts of plays where you play it a lot and then for whatever reason you just stopped. Other stuff came along, So, yeah.
And there are definitely games. There are games that I would rather play now with more Trick Takers, especially lately. It seems like everyone's doing Trick Takers.
There's such a bloom of them. It's one of the reasons I picked the topic. Is Essen was just loaded with Trick Takers, and it's been going on for a year or more.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah.
I'm not going to have the AVs for you. I don't think I can control screen sharing and all that.
Oh, I'm doing it. Don't worry about it.
No, he's got it.
All right, so my number 5 is going to be Fearless, which came out this year from Friedemann Friese and 2F Spiel. Furchtlos is that's it. This is Friedemann is absolutely brilliant at putting a tiny little twist on something that is simple and feels elegant. Fearless is a must-follow trick taker. There's 4 suits. Whoever plays green, everyone has to follow green. The cards go -6 to +6. The high card wins the trick, and their points that they take is the sum of all cards played.
Ooh.
So you can drive yourself from the 0 point on this scoreboard. You could drive yourself into positive, or you can drive yourself into negative. Points are bad. At the end of a hand of cards, you get points equal to how far you've deviated from 0. So if you have -15, you got 15 points. If you have +15, you got 15 points. And you play a number of rounds, and least points wins. It is a game where you can very easily throw cards in to really mess up other players, and a little bit of take that. You can force them to go more negative than they wanted. Everybody's trying to aim back towards the middle. It is simple and really fun. 1 minute explanation, and you can play it. So
nice. That sounds so. Basically, the closest to 0 wins, right?
Yep. Points are bad.
Huh.
So you lead with green. Or say I lead with a green 3, and Googs is like, oh, I don't want him to go. I want him to get a lot of points, so he throws in a green 6, and then a -6 throws in, and so you just add all the points together, and that's what the person with the highest card takes, and that lead can change around. It's really fun.
Why is it called Fearless, other than the fact that alliteration with his name?
That's going to be the first, second, third, and fourth reasons.
Yeah.
But the theming on it is you are home, and scary things are happening, and you're running away from your house because it's scary. And it's bad the further you run away from your house.
Okay. All right. Well, since I've played Diamonds, I'm going to go and give this round to Corey so that I could try out Fearless.
Oh, I didn't know this was a competition here.
It's always a competition Corey, in which
we lose.
Yeah, Corey, you're gonna go 5-0. Don't worry about it, buddy.
There you go.
I'll give you one to make it look like it's real.
Thanks. That's great. That's great.
You don't want to look like it's overt favoritism. Just a little bit of favoritism.
Yeah, a little bit.
Yeah.
All right, we'll do number 4. All right, Mike, what's your number 4?
I feel like the deck is stacked against me.
Taking. He took the trick this time.
He took the trick. Yeah. Okay, that's fine. All right, so I could go with that one now. Now I feel like I want to stack the deck to make sure I get.
There you go.
Yeah.
I'm not. I'm gonna
go throw in a really bad one just to make sure you win one.
Oh, thank you so much. I really feel the love tonight.
I am nothing if not giving.
I love it. All right, so it's funny that you said that because my number 4, and I'm going to go in the order that I decided that I want these to be talked about, is actually from a game called Bah Humbug and the 12 Games of Christmas.
Oh,
and
wow.
in that set of cards in that game, there is not that one, the other one.
What? There's more than one Bah Humbug.
Yep, that one's from 2021. Do the one from 23. It's the 12 Games of Christmas. There you go.
The 12 Days of Christmas. Okay.
Nope, the 12 Games of Christmas. Right. Gosh. So this game, this just recently was fulfilling. We have a local publisher. His name is Galen McCown. He has a game that's in this as well, and I grabbed my copy from him because I was taught one of my favorite trick takers of not only this year but in general was taught to me by Evan at the gathering, and it's Evan's game that's in this set of games, I guess, and it's called the Giving Spirit. So it's one of the 13 games you can get in this box. Bah Humbug is one. There are 12 others. They are done by other designers. They're using the same kind of cards with different components in different games. But the Giving Spirit did something completely unique with face-down cards. There is a gift pile where you're giving a gift face down, and then there's your trick taking, which the lead is face down. It did something that I never saw in games, especially trick takers, but that whole, what are they leading with, that bluff, that really enhanced the bluffing of like, well, do I want to win this because I'm going to get the package of the presents, or do I want to give the presents rather than take the presents? What this game did is so amazing. He really did a bang up job in this game. It's one of my favorites. Like in general, it's one of my favorites. I love the way the game plays and how the game plays you and you're playing everyone else. It's just, it's phenomenal.
Yeah, I played it. I looked it up. September 19th, 2025. I played it.
There you go. Yeah, it's so good. Yeah, it's so good.
Cool. Awesome. So, next one. This actually came from the PAX Night Market, the Indie Night Market. So this is designers self-publishing and selling just a few copies of their games. And this is called This Is Not a Game About a Pipe. It's by Mac McAnally. And it is a board game based on surrealist painting by Magritte.
Wow.
So, I don't know if you know, Magritte he famously did the painting of the guy with the apple in front of his head, so it looks like an apple. But this is based on Cénopie en Pipe. This is not a pipe. And it's a painting about how media lies to you. The painting is not a pipe. It is a painting of a pipe. So the way the game works is there are 4 suits. There's pipes, there's cards, there's winning, and there's tricks. And you need to play 2 cards at once. That's a good image because it shows you layer 2 cards on top of each other, and the 2 cards form a sentence at the bottom. Whenever you play pipes, the sentence needs to say, "This is not a pipe." because it's not. It's a picture of a pipe.
Mm.
Whenever you play the card suit, it needs to say this is a card. So they've played wrong on the card suit. It always has to say this is a card because this is physically a card. The trick, you say it is a trick if it's the last play of the trick, because then the trick's complete. Otherwise, it's not a trick. And for winning, you have to accurately say whether at that moment you are winning. And then the score, the value is the two numbers added together. So it is a must follow trick taker as well. So if someone leads with pipes, you need to follow with pipes. It's just a really clever mind game of how to play out your cards, where you have to make a true statement, but you're also looking to win the trick. Whoever gets the most pipes gets a penalty. Whoever gets the most winning gets a bonus in points. It's just a really, really fun, clever take on the whole trick-taking mechanism. So I was very impressed with it. Picked it up just at PAX this year.
Are you playing both cards on your turn, or are you playing one card, then a second card?
No, you have a large hand. You pick two cards out of your hand, layer them, and play them.
Interesting. That's cool.
And the bottom card is hidden. So the bottom card might be pipes, and whoever takes the most pipes gets a penalty at the end. So not only do you have to make sure that the statement is correct, but you want to kind of watch what you're winning, what you're giving away, which cards you're taking, which cards you're keeping.
Yeah.
Wow. I thought that Mike might have had it with Evan being a designer here, but this is really kind of cool. I want to check this out. Sorry, Evan. 2-0. But that was close. That was a good try.
Yeah. Yeah.
Also, I'm saving the big guns.
There was no pictures for me to look at on BGG. You know, I'm all visual.
Oh,
sure.
I should have snuck pictures in. Kind of clinched the win.
All right, let's check out our number 3 now. All right, Mike.
Still back to me.
Yeah.
All right. If this is 3, then this is 2, and then this has to be 1. Yeah, I guess I'll keep up with it. This is going to be my number 3. All right, so it's the most recent on my list. It's from this year. It was released this year. It's unfortunately ranked 3606 on BGG, but it just needs time. It's by the wonderful people over at Stonemaier, and it's Origin Story.
Yes. Oh, that's awesome.
I played this recently. I've been wanting to play more of it. I love what they did with this game. I love that you have the choice of if you want to be a villain or a hero, and that determines if you want to win tricks or not. And before the game is played, you decide if you want to be a villain or a hero, and it's a 1, 2, 3 reveal. If you go villain, you win no tricks, you get 4 points. If you win 1 trick, you get 0 points. If you go hero, you get a point for every trick you win. And then the way the game plays, you have I forget what the bits are called. It's not influence. Anyway, it's a resource. You start with it, but you have this comic book kind of thing that you open up, and you play 5 rounds. And every round, you're drafting out an ability, and you play an ability in one of the next panel of the round. So round 1, you play a card in the 1 panel, and you're going to play up to 5. And when you get to the end, you're going to reveal one of those characters, who you are, which gives you an ability. And then there's an event that happens. It's fascinating what happens in this game with the way the cards are played, the way you're putting them out into basically your origin story. But then you have whatever the resources are. Again, I forgot what they're called, but you're powering. If you can go to another picture, you'll see. Maybe you'll see. In the background there's them. Keep scrolling, you'll see them. No. No. Cool. So anyway, you'll notice that some of the ability there. Go in, zoom in there. So they were a villain. That side of the card is a villain. So they revealed that they were a villain. That round they wanted to get no tricks, win no tricks, and got 4 points. But those cards in the background, you have a main ability, and you start with whatever those little speech bubbles are. I forget what they're called. And then when you begin the game, you're going to do the villain hero thing, but you're going to power up your abilities. Like that card on the left there needed 2. The card directly in the center there needs 2. And then if you use your resources correctly and you have a limited amount of resources, you'll power up those things for your round. And if you win a trick with a thing, you'll get an extra point for the round or something like that. And then every round you're adding a new one to the thing over the 5 rounds, and then you can choose which ones you want to power up for the round based on your hand. Like, all right, well, I think I'm not going to win anything, so I'm going to go villain, and then I'm going to power these things up, which will give me more points if I don't win tricks, or however you structured your character's story. And that thing is a board that opens up. It's got a front with art. You open it up, then you have this comic panel kind of set up where you're creating your character. They did a really phenomenal job with the way that is structured. I never played anything like it before, and it works. It's really fantastic.
Very cool. Yeah, it's been divisive. A lot of people have told me they really love it. A lot of people tell me that it just didn't work for them. It's a really cool game. I like it a lot.
Yeah, I love it, and the replayability of it. Right, and the only thing I think. It's unfortunate that there's only one event every 5 rounds. Like, you're going to play a game, it's going to be 5 rounds, and there's this deck of event cards, but you're only doing one every round. And I wish that there were. It's kind of like the Crossroad cards in Dead of Winter. I wish they activated more. But it does lend itself to replayability because you're a different character. You're going to get different cards that you're drafting out. You're going to have a different, persona, and then you're going to have this event that's going to trigger. I love it. I think it's fantastic.
Very cool. All right. My number, whatever number this is Bohemians by Jasper De Lange, published by Portal Games. And this came out this year. So it's a fantastic trick-taking game with a lot of structure to it. The theming is you are a turn-of-the-century artist bohemian, and you are playing out your cards to dictate what your day is. There's 4 slots on your board. You're allowed to play 4 cards. If you play 4 cards out of your hand, you've spent the whole day doing your art and just kind of messing around. And you take a penalty. You take a card that's bad. But you have a permanent card. You have a cardboard card that is go to work. It's your job. So if you play 3 cards from your hand and then your job, you don't take a penalty card. You don't take a habit. Those cards above the board are these penalty cards, habits, that'll stick with you until you can get rid of them. And the reason I have picked this game, one word only: syphilis.
Is that something you had in your freezer?
Yeah, just a little bit. It's great. Good old spirochetal clown. So one of the habits, one of the problems you can run into if you don't go to work and you just play around with your own cards is you can get syphilis. And if syphilis shows up as one of your bad cards, what it actually does is you dig through the deck and find another copy of syphilis and give it to another player.
Oh.
So, joking aside, this is just a really clever trick-taking game. There's a lot of thinky bits. You only get to play 3 or 4 cards from your hand. You get bonuses if you match colors on the cards with colors of the parts of your day. You might have restrictions that certain cards can only be played at certain times of day. You have muses, characters who are around and help you, and they live below your deck, and they'll partner with cards that you play onto your board if they match up in the right way. So there's a lot of thinky stuff in there. And I just really enjoyed it. It was a very fun trick taker. So, Bohemians.
Wow.
And I'm actually a little bummed that I'm selling Bohemians because I told myself I would not sell, Stevens or Ignacci's games, but it's really good.
No, it's good. I wanted to know more about this when I saw the cover, but I didn't know anything about it. So I'm glad you brought it up because you attracted me to it.
Structured, straightforward trick taker. Very easy to learn, but very, very good.
So
I like the card combo too. It had the heart, half a heart, heart, and whatever the symbols were.
Cards match, and the edges of cards can give you more points. The amount of money you have to buy new cards is all in those combinations and things going together on different card edges. So it's very cool.
That looks cool. I'm glad you brought that one up. I'm writing that one down.
Yeah, man, both of you brought it this time.
It's 3-0. It's okay. It's 3-0.
No. Mike knows my weakness is comic books. So I already wrote down Origin Story before you came with Bohemians, and I saw Bohemians on the shelf at my game store yesterday, and I looked at it and I read the back, and that back does not sell it as well as you did. Like the theme that was written there, I was like,
yeah,
that really didn't tell me much of how this works. But these pictures and what you just said,
I sold you with the syphilis, didn't I?
Yeah. You had me at syphilis.
Yeah. Once syphilis comes out, we're all friends here.
But I think I'm going to give it to Origin Stories this time, just because the superhero thing.
Come on. There's an absinthe card. There's a sex addiction card.
Technically, I'm going to look both of them up, but Origin Story is probably going to come out first.
Yeah, that's pretty good. You got to give him one, or he'll get upset.
Yeah, you got to give him one. I promised one, right?
I appreciate the charity. Thank you.
We know who really won that one.
All right, let's go to number 2. Mike, you got anything with syphilis in it?
No, nothing that way. Not at all. I'm gonna go. This is tough for me because I think this one beats out that one because I had never played anything that wants you to not win before. Like you actually don't want to come in first in this game, and you're not gonna spell this one. S.
Oh, I hope this is it. Yes, it was on my list.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Schadenfreude.
Yeah, Schaden. Schadenfreude.
Yeah.
Yep.
So I thought this was older than it was. It's 2020. It's in the top 2,000, and the objective of this is to come in second. You do not want to come in first. It's got I'm pretty sure it's a must follow. You're going to go around that entire board, right? You're going to start in the upper left. You're going to go around the board and want to come off. And you're pushing, like you can actually force, when you play your cards, you're going to force people to get more points than they wanted. And you want to come in second. You don't want to come in first in this one. And I think that presents a really interesting play of the game because you don't, people are just going to mess with you. And it's going to happen. And you can kind of see it coming and you can kind of lay up short, but you don't know what people have. You can guess what people are playing. But it's a really interesting take on a game because typically you want to come in first. You don't want to, you just play to win. In this one, you want to play just small enough.
Yeah. Whoever runs off the score track first sets the end of the game and loses, and then the next person wins.
Yeah.
It's such a good game. I bring it out all the time. And it's a Japanese trick taker about a German concept in a gorgeous production. It's really cool.
Yeah.
Schadenfreude, that's the face that needs to be slapped or something like that?
No, Schadenfreude is the sense of joy in someone else's despair.
What's the face that needs punching? Isn't that another German name?
The thing is, you can make up any word in German because it's a compound language, so you can describe any concept. It doesn't mean it's a well-used concept. But
yeah,
great.
No, absolutely love Schadenfreude.
Yep. It surprised me. I really like that one
because I mean, my list is about 15 games, so I'm glad that you took that one off of it.
You're welcome.
Nice.
So my next one is Robo Trick. The designer is Domi, and it was published originally by the French company Explore 8. It's a few years old. I apologize. I think it's 22 or 23.
It says 22.
Yep. It's a fantastic 3-player only trick-taking game. It is a pretty standard trick-taking game in that there is a trump suit. There's 4 suits, 4 colors. It's must follow. What's unique about it is the 4th player is an AI robot. So in the seat where the 4th player would be, you lay out the whole hand open, and there's a card that says, how will this robot play? For instance, it'll say, how will it lead? It might lead with its lowest card. It might lead with the lowest card from the suit it has the most of. It might lead with its highest card. There's a bunch of different instructions for how the robot's going to play. And it'll say, that was the instruction sheet. Those are examples of how examples of how the robot's going to play. So it says how it's going to lead, how it's going to follow, and what it's going to do if it's going to break suit. So if it's following suit, it's going to play low to high. If it's leading, it's going to play its highest card. And if it's breaking suit, it's going to go for whatever the biggest stack is. So whatever suit it has the most cards in. Now, the real gem of this, the real pain of it, is the scoring. If you win a trick, you win whatever card the robot played, and it's face value points. But you're only allowed to win 3 cards, the first 3 tricks that you win. After that, every other card you win is negative points, face value points.
Oh, man.
Now, if the robot wins the trick, then you have to take whatever card you played as negative points. So if you see ahead of time the robot's going to win, you want to play your lowest garbage. And it ends up being mean. A lot of people will get very negative points, but it's so cleverly done, and it's really fun trying to force other people to take a trick that you don't want. Maybe the points aren't good enough. Maybe you already have too many tricks that you've won. It's all about kind of manipulating the situation. You let the robot go from position to position, and once the robot is sat in all of the possible positions, the game's over and you total the points. Fantastic game. A little difficult to find French publication.
Very cool. I wrote down the winner of that one, and it's the one that I've already played. I played it at the Gathering. It was Schadenfreude.
I can't complain too much. Schadenfreude is a great game.
It's a really good game. I remember now playing it and having a great time. I lost horribly at it. I didn't be the first loser, but I was way in the back.
It's so hard to figure out how to actually play that game. Yeah. It just turns on you every second.
Yep. And the only reason why I didn't go for RoboTrick is because your explanation of this one started reminding me of why I'm not usually into trick-taking games. Because it's if this and this, but if this and this, but if and this, I can never keep all of those rules in my head all at once. And I play something, I go, oh, I just lost it. So that's my thing though. But
that's super cool.
That's why. All right, it's 2-2.
That sounds good. I like that one. That sounded pretty interesting.
Oh, it's very cool.
All right. Finally, let's get to the not your favorites, because neither one of you put anything in a particular order. Number one.
All right. So this is a unique one. This is from 2021. So fairly new. It's ranked in the top 500. It's at 479 currently. And it's called For Northwood. FOR.
Yes.
For Northwood.
I have it.
It is a solo trick-taking game.
Yep.
I think the art is cute as hell, and I really like the way the game plays. It comes down to being a puzzle and trying to figure out how. Are you having a problem spelling FOR?
FOR.
Yeah, For Northwood.
I thought it was Northwood. Like for 4.
There you go.
It is adorable.
Yeah, I love the art. I love it. It's really cute. The idea is there's a panel of kings and queens and people in the countryside, and you're trying to befriend them. You have access to 4 constant people that'll help you with abilities. And then up on top of that, up above in that picture, there is kind of all these kings and queens that you're trying to befriend, and they all will require 0 to 7 tricks being won. The one all the way to the left will be 0 tricks. The one all the way to the right will be 7 tricks. And on your turn, before you do anything, you are going to pick which one. You're going to have your hand. You're going to look at what you have, and you're going to pick which one you're going to try and befriend. They are a specific card and have a suit. There are 4 suits: claws, flowers, 2 other things. Whatever you're going for, whoever you're trying to befriend to be on your side, has a suit, and that will be the trump suit for that round. You have 8 cards. You will, from the deck, draw a card, and then you decide based on your hand, do you want to win that trick or not? If you're going for the person that wants no tricks, you have to lose every round. So you might it might not work for you, but you have the abilities of those characters before you draw the card to dump all 1s, 2s, and 3s from your hand, or discard a card and draw a new card, or whatever. If you do see that arrow card, that's the one that they're going for. The one to the right, that bird, the queen of leaves, whatever that thing is, that one, in order to win that one, you need to win 2 tricks. That's what the 2 is underneath it. The one to the right of that, they've already won. That one needed 3 tricks. And there are stars there that count towards your points. If you don't do it, you flip it over and you get no points. That's why that one card is flipped over. If you do befriend them, then you can choose to bring them into your court and use their ability, but they will be gone at the end of the round. And sometimes they're super powerful and very situational. But the game, it's draw a card and then decide how, like, to beat it or not. And then the puzzle of trying to figure out, what can I do if I'm sitting on a trump card, the next card come up. If I'm sitting on a trump 8, whatever the trump, it's claws, and I have the 8 of it. No matter what comes up, I'm going to win it. So what abilities do I have at my disposal to get rid of, like, discard a card, draw a card, or, like I said, discard the 1s, 2s, and 3s, so you get rid of your low cards because you really need to win more. It's a really fun. It's a solo objective, but it's a really fun puzzle of how am I going to figure out, how am I going to get all of these things to be done from 0 to 7 tricks in a turn. And the game ends when either your hand is when you're out of cards in your hand. So if you have a way to dump cards, like discarding all your 1s, 2s, and 3s, you don't redraw, you just discard them. So you could go down from 5 cards to 2 cards, and you want to win 2 tricks, and you have 2 good cards in your hand. Like there's that kind of puzzle, that back and forth puzzle of how to make it happen for you. And it's cute. It's cute art. It's a fun story.
That's great. It's I got a real kick out of it. There's for Northwood is the solo trick taking game, and then there's also Black Sonata is the solo catch the traitor game. I love these clever solo games. They're really cool. So I'm gonna be that guy, and I want to put up a before my number 1. I'm going to put up an honorable mention that I have just had ridiculous fun with, the series of Lord of the Rings trick taking games, cooperative games, Fellowship of the Ring, Two Towers. By Brian Bourne-Mueller, published by Asmodee Office Dog. These are cooperative trick takers that took what was formed by the crew and really made it great. Now, that's the pandemic.
Yeah.
I was lucky enough that I was playtester both on the pandemic Lord of the Rings and on the trick takers, and they're just brilliant. Brian Bourne-Mueller did such a fantastic job with. That's my honorable mention of this series, and
that's the only one that I had in the list of 500 that I played and would have put on the list.
Two Towers just came out at PAX,
and
if they could figure out a theming or title for a third one, I've play tested that one too, and it's very good. So
good.
my
They're good.
my number one, because remember my focus was really weird or maybe not known. My number one is Texas Showdown. Now, this game originally was self-published by designer Mark Major as Strife, and then it was redone by Amigo as Texas Showdown, and then there was another redo where it went to Rio Grande and turned into Seas of Strife, bringing back the old name.
Mm.
This is, I affectionately refer to it as the Six Nymph of trick-taking games. It's a fantastic game with 5 or 6 people. And it's got a little bit of take that and a little bit of randomness and a little bit of craziness. It is a traditional must-follow trick-taking game. It has, I believe, 8 or 9 suits. And every suit has a different number of cards, and the math works out beautifully. The hook, is if I lead with boots, say that's my suit that I've led with, and I'm referring to suits that were in the one before this. The Seas of Strife cards are different suits. If I lead with boots, then the next player must follow boots. But if they don't have boots, they can play anything they want. The third player then has a choice. They can follow either of the suits that are sitting on the table, and it's not like one is more important than the other. So you can end up with multiple suits sitting on the table. After everybody has played their cards, whichever suit has the most cards played is trump. So this turns into a very much, it's harder to predict who's going to win the trick. And you can force other people to win a trick by choosing which of these suits you're going to play into. And you don't want to win tricks. Points are bad. So in a large group, this turns into just enough of that take that it just turns into an uproarious, crazy card game. It's just brilliant fun. It's a really well done game.
Sounds like it's got some elements of Surfasaurus Max in it.
Surfasaurus Max is one of my very favorite games, but it's not a trick taker.
Right. But that idea of like how you can decide what you're gonna. Are you going to continue and be part of the winning, or you're going to screw somebody else by not playing the right card? Yeah.
I think Surfasaurus Max is one of the only perfect semi-co-ops.
It's damn good.
So it is a really, really nice game by Loosey Goosey.
Yeah.
But Seas of Strife, these cards have so much information on them. So the 62, the suit is under the 62. You can see that little circle there. The tabs on the left say that there's 5 cards in that suit. Every card in that suit is going to begin with a 60-something. So the suit is 61, 2, 3, 4, 5. The tab that is big and white is where is this card within the suit. Is it the lowest? Is it the highest? So there's so much info on these cards. It's really clever.
Wow. Well, you guys made it really hard. I almost immediately go for the one that Michael had, just because of the artwork and the friendliness and the theming. But it's a solo game. And I famously am not crazy about solo games. However, I was designing one today. So I'm going to negate that part. However, this one sounds really awesome. And playing with 5 or 6 people, I need more games like that. However, I famously don't like very, very mean games. So
it's not very mean. Not just a little bit of mean.
Just a little bit of mean.
Down to the 4th and 5th and 6th player playing, you can say, yeah, I think I do want you to take that trick and play the right card in.
If you guys are exactly 50-50, I think the thing that's going to tip it over for me is the really cool graphic design on the side of these cards right here. So I'm going to have to give it to Corey. Plus, I already said I wasn't going to give it the mic, right? So
that's true. I think it's favoritism there.
I got double than I was promised, so I'm super happy.
That's true. That's true.
That's very
that was a close call. I might look both of them up, but I don't want to end on a tie.
No. Seas of Strife is easy to get. Texas Showdown, which I think is a little bit better on graphic design and all that is pretty difficult to find.
Why did they rename it?
I don't know. The Amigo edition, which was Texas Showdown, is a very abstract-looking cards. It looks like an abstract card game, and it was a very small print run. I think it was 500 or 1,000. Germany only, never came to the U.S., and then it just kind of went away. And Rio Grande then picked it up and redid it, and it's I believe the art is Jackie Davis art as well, and it's all about storms and sailboats and stuff. It's very pretty.
That looks really good.
Oh, that was awesome. Any other honorable mentions either one of you wants to mention?
Oh, don't get me started. There's so many.
Yeah. I got a couple.
Yeah, go for it.
Well, the Lord of the Rings Trick Takers was definitely on my list. I need to play it more, but I really like what it was doing. More recently, I guess one that I kind of played a lot of and kind of got me back into the genre was Cat in the Box. I love that all cards are all suits at all the time, and then you got that area control thing that you're playing around with. That was really well done. Power Vacuum. I really enjoyed Power Vacuum. Power Vacuum was really good. The components, the way that the magnet board worked, and you're sucking from one and bringing it to another, and you're bluffing which one you really want to have more of. I like the way that one worked a lot. Mythical Dice was also really fun. I like the way that you had behind your screen certain dice, and you had the power dice.
Mythical Dice is just a dice game version of Skull King.
Yeah, for the most part. I like the dice. The dice are fun. And I the Nakasu dice or
Nakasu dice is so good, but that is a trick taker's trick taker. It is hard to play well, and skill really benefits. It's brilliantly done, but man, that one breaks my brain.
I had that one with No Loose Ends, Jalapeno from 25th Century, and Andrew Styles' new one, Three Tricky Pigs. Those are on my to play list. I haven't gotten them to the table yet, but I want to learn more. I want to play them. So it's the Nankasu dice. I want to learn that one too.
Nankasu is so good.
Yeah.
Three Witches by All Play. It's a 3-player only trick taker with a really interesting mechanism where it ends up being 1 versus 2. So someone ends up being lead witch, and they have certain advantages. The other 2 players end up being lesser witches, and they play as a team. So it rotates. It's kind of random. There's a bidding phase to figure out who's lead witch and who's not. Really clever 3-player one that I liked. Tax the Rich, which just came out at Essen. It's by Christian Amundsen Ostby and Kittel Svendsen. Tax the Rich is a really clever idea. It's a must-follow trick-taking game. But if your hand at any point is only low cards, specifically if your hand is only 1, 2, and 3, you can show your hand open, and there's been a revolution, and now low cards win the trick. And if you ever win a trick with a 1, you win the trick, and you get to steal a trick from another player. On top of that, it has a neat rotating partner system. It is a partner trick taker 2v2, but you select your partner. You bid for what you want the trump suit to be. If you win that bid, you announce a card that you don't have. Say, I've won the bid. Green is trump. I want who has the 8 green, and whoever has it is now my partner. And that's the only thing I know about them, is they have the 1 card I asked for. So it's a very clever trick taker. I like that one a lot. And then I got to throw out Revolve. Revolve is the sequel to Scout, same designer. It's incredibly simple. It is probably the most elegant game I've ever played. It's being picked up by Asmodee. The new name is called Denup. I know, it's horrible. The new name is DNUP because it's down, up. Yeah. And it's just a very, very clever numbers game. You play cards in front of yourself. You play either a single, a pair, a triple, 4 of a kind. All that matters is the number. And the rule around the table is the Highlander rule. There can only be 1. So if I play a single card anyone else who plays a single card has to be higher than my single card. But any pair could play. And if I play a pair, any other pair has to beat mine. If I'm beaten, my cards go back in my hand, rotated. And every card has 2 numbers on it. It's just incredibly elegant. Great game.
It kind of sounds like that Panda one that's out recently.
Panda Spin's on my list as well. Panda Spin is teach you without partners, and if you lose a trick, your card comes back upgraded into your hand.
Mm-hmm. I played that recently.
Brilliant design. Carl Chudik, it's the Glory to Rome guy. So, which I find amazing. And Chudik at Essen this year, he had a chess game. Like, what is this guy doing? He's designing just the most insane things.
Wow.
So a variant on chess, you mean? Not just he brought out chess to play with people.
Yeah.
It's a variant on chess, and it's actually called like something chess. It's driving me crazy now what the name of the chess game is.
I didn't hate Panda Spin.
Oh, I love it. I think it's a great game.
I'm responding to, the expansion is not great. That's weird.
Yeah.
Wouldn't think of a Trick Taker game having an expansion, I guess. I get everything has an expansion. Yeah.
The chess game is called Chess Joker, and that was his release at Essen. Very weird.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Curiously, what about Trick Takers makes both of you want to sit down and play?
So with trick takers, I'm including these subgenres, and I get yelled at a lot about it. So trick taking, I'm including ladder climbing games and shedding games. Some people are very purist about what is what. But all of those, you're given a set of cards, and you need to figure out the order you play them, how you play them, how they come out. And that brain puzzle of what is the best order, how am I going to draw out the other player's good cards before I play my good cards, it's always felt to me that trick takers have a completely different way of thinking about your strategy than any other game. And it's hard to describe, but I really like that alternate way that it makes my brain work.
Already a dissenter against your grouping of other things into it.
I always get in trouble.
Well,
everyone has an opinion.
Derek's gonna get you in trouble no matter what you do.
It's true. I think there's trick-taking games, and under it, there's traditional trick takers. There's shedding games. There's ladder games. Shoot me.
I actually played spades regularly, probably about 3 years.
Wow.
So I did enjoy them at that point, but for whatever reason, your taste kind of adjusts and swing that way. And I wouldn't say no to them. Like I have circled some of these, and I will look them up. So
yeah, there's a really interesting traditional trick-taking game in Austria that's only for 2 players. And that's a zone that I really enjoy, or how do you make a clever 2-player game? So this is actually standard deck of cards, traditional style trick taker. It's called Schnapps. Yeah, you'd play for cups of schnapps.
Yeah,
right.
It's very, very fun. So
I think the thing I liked about spades is the partner aspect, because you're trying to read what they're doing and trying to tell what they're doing with your cards and stuff. But not all trick takers have that. In fact, I don't think most of them do they?
There's a whole genre of partner trick takers, but I think there's a lot less of them.
Yeah.
But I do like the partner aspect of a lot of these. By the way, weird trivia thing for you. If you do every year in Board Game Geek, if you take every year, look at every game that released in a year and get the average rating for every year, I believe it's 1935 is the best year for board games ever, because there was essentially only one game released, and it was Bridge, and it has a good rating.
Oh.
Bridge being a trick taker. That's what made my mind go in circles.
Yeah. That's funny.
Mike, what do you like?
Fun.
Do you like the take that aspect of it? Do you like the trying to read what other people are doing? What is it about it that?
I'm very bad at them, so I'm more of a when I'm when I'm playing a game, I guess I come across as if I know what the fuck I'm doing, but I'm really the wild card because I'll play a card that I'm not supposed to play at the time just because. But there is some fun, like I'm learning more about it the more I play, and obviously you're playing different games, so you're learning one, and then you play like Cat in the Box, and that's a totally different mind bend than playing Diamonds than it is playing for Northwood and they're all kind of different, but I really do enjoy like what Corey was saying about the puzzle, right? Like you were handed, or like I really like Scout. I kind of like Dealt better, but you're given this set of stuff, and you need to make it work. And it's a lot of games have that, right? Whether it's resources or whether it's worker placement or whether it's tile placement, right? Like lanterns, you have tiles and you're trying to figure out how to you have this puzzle of here's your stuff, make it work. And I think trick takers are way more restricted in that nature because you not only do you have your stuff, but there are better things out there and you don't know where they are. So you're trying to lure them out. And I think that's where I kind of keep going back to is figuring out how to play with what I have and lure people into giving me information that I need to be like, okay, cool, I can play this now. It's just a really fun time at the table for something that I'm not very good at.
I agree 100%. And I'm
also good at
it. I'm really bad at trick takers as well. And so partner trick taker games, often people get frustrated with me. I don't get the hints, but that's why I love the Crew and the Lord of the Rings trick takers is we're all working together to do this. It's like a partner trick taker, but we're all partners and it's really fun. And I really like Teach You. I'm going to get in trouble for this, but I've said it before. I love playing Teach You, but I don't really like heavy Teach You players. So a lot of people with the really aggressive standard partner trick takers, a lot of people get very, very good, and I'm just not in that world yet. So I'm a Teach You partner's nightmare.
Sure. I played that for the first time at Gathering, and I was lucky enough to be at the table with Dan and R&R and Ryan Bruns, and they're the two, like, if you want to play Teach You or learn how to play, they're the people you want to play with. And I was heads up with Dan, and it was a great experience. I picked it up pretty quickly. I wasn't that bad. We ended up winning, and I thought I was going to lose to Ryan because Ryan is supposed to be like the shark. Him and Dan are supposed to be the sharks at that game. And it was I really did enjoy it, but there's a lot. I need to learn it again because I forgot a lot of the wish and the dog and how the things kind of happen in that game. There seems to be a lot more to it, and it's hard for me to teach it.
It's got a lot of little one-offs in it, and that's a character of a lot of archaic folk card games. People always say, I don't want to learn this new game that you have on your wall, but can we play like a simple old game like cribbage? And there's 1,000 exception rules in cribbage. You're just used to them.
Yeah, it's a good one. It is a good one.
Has either of you played Arcs yet?
Arcs, the board game that's got trick taking as a driver. I have. I've played Arcs quite a few times, and I have controversial feelings on Arcs as well. I haven't played it. I was curious. So Arcs is a space battle game where you build ships, move ships, shoot ships, beat up other people. And all the actions are driven by a variant of trick taking. So you'll play out a hand, and that'll dictate what actions you get and how strong they are. I absolutely love trick taking as a selection mechanism. I think it's brilliant. I just don't really like any of the actions you get. The game behind it is not my style of game. I don't want the in-your-face space battle, fight or die, no turtling game.
I was fascinated by the idea, though, because I kind of agree. I don't like basically fight your own ships against other ships games. But I was fascinated by the idea because one of the things that kind of draws me away from trick taking is there's not a kind of artistic space to live in thematically. That's why I almost went with Michael's number one. Just because I like to be kind of in a game, like in the world, whatever's going on, even if it's a card game. You can sell me. That's why I like the Lord of the Rings one, because I already know the story and all that, right?
And it's super thematic. I was really surprised at how well every level really felt like the things going on in that level. It's a great thematic game.
Yeah, so I was conflicted on trying ARCs because, like you said, I also kind of not crazy about doing a war game with spaceships, but I did like the idea of trick taking being in a board game with more stuff going on. I think I could really get into that. So,
I love that. Even things like Great Western Trail, which isn't really using trick taking, but it's using card hand manipulation in a trick taking style to try to get a certain result by the time you've come around the board. I love cards as a means to an end, and we're definitely in an age of hybridization right now in board games, where we're taking lots of different mechanisms that were kind of invented or perfected during the Golden Age in the early 2000s, and now we're mixing and matching and creating really neat combos. I think trick taking still has its heyday as a side mechanic ahead of us.
Interesting.
You got to supposed saying interesting at the same time. That's not good.
No. I'll just throw big words out there. Shake my keys around.
You got a laser pointer? You got a red laser pointer?
Oh, those are fun.
Yeah, I'll just follow it around. Yeah, that's another one that's on my list. Brian Boru. I haven't played that one yet.
It's really cool. Brian Boru is a really lovely trick taking leading to area control, and it's got little area control mechanisms that are neat. The other one, kind of in that genre, is Ethnos, old classic. That's more set collection than trick taking. Area control through card play. It's great.
I love Ethnos. The old one. I haven't played the newest one.
I've heard a lot of mixed things, and I have the old one, so I don't really have a desire to go to Archaeos Society, or there's a second edition Ethnos out there now. I like the old art.
Me too.
The old art, by the way, is one of the most famous Tolkien artists did the art for the old Ethnos.
I think when people say they don't like the art of Ethnos, they're really talking about the graphic design of the map, because it's
the map is a little dull.
It's very dull and flat, right? But I mean, you look at the artwork itself, and it's beautiful stuff.
Yeah. The art of the cards is great. The board is atrocious.
I mean, it looks like a prototype, kind of, at least mine, because I usually just do like flat colors for prototypes and then that kind of thing. So, but it's still awesome game. So
it works for the game. It definitely does.
It's like a one step higher, barely, maybe half a step higher than Ticket to Ride for me, but with a more fun theme.
Sure.
Because you're basically on your turn, you're just either taking cards or you're playing cards, right? Laying down a train or whatever you want to call it. So it's kind of the same idea, but Anyway, not a trick taker, but
good game.
Very cool.
Talk about games if they're not trick takers.
That's true. You just got to play more. We'll play more.
We should. Well, if I don't get
trick takers,
if I don't get to any of these games, then you can force them upon me next convention we have where we're playing games.
Perfect.
Sounds good to me.
It won't be hard. You'll be like, sit down, we're playing a game. I'm like, okay.
All right, done.
Yeah. Awesome. Well, any other notes on trick taking? Any complaints about my voting that had Corey win?
No. I thought it was all fair. I mean, the games that you voted for are really good games. So
nice. All right. Evan's got one. Nice. All right, Eric.
Yeah. Eric and they have a good one. Eric and Nick has a really good one that
perfect.
Yep. It's a good one.
Did you know what name? Can we say what name it is? Probably not, right?
I don't know what it'll eventually be called. And I hope it comes out. So
yeah, they're EI.
Yeah.
Real quick question. The shirt you're wearing right now is not the corn shirt I've seen you wear before. How many different corn shirts do you have?
I think I have 4 shirts, 2 pants, socks, a couple hats. You become the corn guy, and all of a sudden people give you corn stuff. It's it happens a lot.
How do you become the corn guy if you don't already have corn stuff?
I don't know how it happened.
It's chicken before the egg.
It was. My wife had a T-shirt that had this corn pattern on it, and I wore it somewhere, and everybody loved it, and everybody asked about it. And then I looked around, and I saw there was other stuff. And then my PA Maggie found lots of stuff, and so before I knew it, I owned a bunch of bright yellow shirts that made me really easy to see in conventions. So
it works.
It got a life of its own.
That's awesome.
Yeah, this is a long sleeved one, so that I can survive the harsh California winters.
Yeah, sure.
Is that where you are right now in California?
Yeah. Right now I'm near Sacramento, California, and pretty soon I'm going to be near Napa, California, and then probably go down to LA next week.
Wow. Yeah, you could do a documentary about your whole year. Going to different conventions, visiting different places. That's awesome.
I've been going to a lot of conventions, and there's a lot more ahead. The corn.
You already got a name, the corn guy.
I don't know. I'm thinking about branding or getting a webpage that basically just says, "Yeah, that guy." I don't know what else to say.
Corny Thompson. That wouldn't work.
That's
God,
bad.
That's bad. That's bad. That means we could end the show right there. Every time I pull out a bad joke.
Oh, terrible.
All right. Anything you want to remind people about? Tell them to check out?
I don't know. I think I did most of my shilling at the beginning. I'm not good at self-promotion.
Well, we've got all the awesome links. Go check them out.
I appreciate that.
Mike, you had a link that you gave me as well. What was that link to? I wrote it in.
Oh,
it's in.
Yeah. The PAX preview that I did with the rundown, folks.
Yes, and you mentioned that in the announcements as well. So I did. All of those links are in. Go check them out. Thanks for coming. This was awesome.
No, I had a great time. This is really fun. So
great to see you.
Sorry, I stuck you with a difficult subject.
That was a good one.
Oh man, all these jumped in and we're just saying goodbye.
Oh,
we need to have the Audie back on again.
No, it was a fun topic. It's a genre of games that I don't play enough of, and I think I'm trying to fine tune the games that I like that are in that genre. And I mean, I wrote down Black Sonata, which is not a trick taker, but 3 of the ones that you brought up, I've never heard of. So
it's Black Sonata is really like it's such a cool solo game with really neat mechanisms. There's a hidden person moving around the map, and you need to find them and catch them. But it's a solo game.
I like it.
Black Sonata. Cool. How is someone moving around? No one's controlling them. I guess it's like I'll have to look into it.
It's so well done. It's a deck of cards. The cards have holes punched in them. You line up cards, get symbols through the holes, and that gives you hints as to where they were. It's very, very cool.
That's pretty cool. I like that idea. Huh. Okay. I got to write down another one.
Mm-hmm. It's a solo game.
Well, like I said, I'm working on solo for Whisperwood right now, and I've worked on other solos, so I need to play more solos. I guess.
Black Sonata 2017. It has 2 expansions by John Keane. Good game.
Cool. Awesome. Well, thanks again so much for coming by. It was awesome. I knew it would be.
Thank you guys. I had such a good time with it. Yeah. Next time we'll do top 5 poop games.
No.
Poop games? I got my number 1.
I got a top 20 list.
Oh, good.
Okay.
I actually worked for Breaking Games for a long time, and we sold the game Poop. So, yeah, let's not do that.
It's on my list, but it's low.
It's down there. It's not number 2.
That's a good topic. I think we should do that one.
There you go.
I'm going to have to vote that one out.
Teaser for next time.
Oh God,
Corey, I'll have you on the next time Chris can't make it for some other reason, like we're
there
traveling
you
to a con or something. Then when Chris is not on the show, we'll just do it.
That's it. Perfect.
But your favorite one has to be number 2, not number 1.
Oh yeah,
it has to be number 2.
Of course.
That's what we're gonna go out on.
That's it.
Thanks everybody for watching.
Intellectual show.
Bye.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Yeah.